What do we got in Dawnstar here?
Ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
Pretty sure I had a quest to come to this museum.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belong to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. Not a student of history, I see.
Nope.
It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
All right, sounds good. What say you?
Here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
All right, sounds good to me.
Let's talk inside.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Feel free to look around. There is all that remains of the thing. The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. Did you have any questions about the museum? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim.
Well, how convenient is that?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Oh, I already have one? Okay.
Look at them. The legendary sharpness of a Daedric weapon. Marvelous. And here's your payment for the shards. We just need the hilt and the pommel now.
Well, that's kind of cool. We're good with all that.
Good luck finding them. Notice the insignia.
Wait, what?
An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes' Dagon.
I actually have not played Oblivion, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I played it for probably like an hour. If I'm honest, this is actually the first Elder Scrolls game I've put any serious time into. I dabbled with Morrowind on the Xbox, the first Xbox, and I played through, I don't know, a couple hours of Oblivion, less than I did with Morrowind for sure. And it's not that I didn't like it so much, it's just there's a lot to do. All these games get kind of overwhelming for me, and I have to get to a point where I just like resolve to get through the stuff. But I'm very much enjoying this. I played through Fallout 3. I never finished New Vegas though. Kind of same idea. I got pretty far into New Vegas, but I got to a part where basically I was just like way under leveled, and I was fighting somewhere and I couldn't get out of that area, and I just kind of got frustrated and bored, and I had other things to play, and it just kind of dropped it, you know. I don't need to feed on him. We just can talk to him.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your
What are you
crimes.
talking about? I would have to pay 400. Why would I pay that?
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, then you're free to go. Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors?
Lost them.
I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right, let's take a look. Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done.
No
Why
problem.
don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? All right then.
Seems kind of suspicious. I probably will stop by the bar, but kind of want to find the Jarl's place and talk to the Jarl, see what's cooking in this town, you know. I saw a big old impressive kind of looking thing. That's probably the Jarl's house or whatever. This is probably it right here, actually. This looked fairly impressive. What's going on out here?
Divine's sake,
For a
Skull.
dragon to attack
Who do you
Pines-
think we're threatening?
Why? Why
You
they-
come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over.
Well, that's weird.
If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn.
All right, everybody's pushing me towards that inn. There's got to be something going on in there.
But your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town.
Everybody's pushing me towards that inn. I assume the White Hall. That sounds kind of Yarly and official. But we'll definitely have to check out that bar because everybody keeps mentioning, oh, you should probably go to the bar. You should probably go to the bar. Or the inn, rather, but you know what I mean. Something's going on over there at that bar. Slash whatever. Who are you?
By the Divine's Hunt.
Well, good for you. Alright, this is definitely not the Jarl's place. Well, no, there's a big throne. It is the Jarl's place, isn't it? Jarl. Are you the Jarl? You are the Jarl. Your feet on the Jarl.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. The Stormcloaks are destined to win this fight.
You are ugly, my friend.
Talos is
Ugly.
with us, and when you fight under a Divine's blessing, victory is assured. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. I hope this remains true. The only reason dragons are attacking is because Talos is angry with us for turning our backs on him. As soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will vanish. Mark my words.
We'll see about that. I am the Dragonborn, and I am on the Empire's side as well. I'm not so sure about that. Not if I have anything to do about it. You won't. All right, now where is this bar slash pub slash inn, whatever it is? Which one of you is it? Are you an inn? You are somebody's house. That looks kind of like an inn or whatever. Mortal and Pestle, that's an alchemy shop, I guess. What do we got here? We got somebody else's house. That's the museum. What's that over there? This place looks kind of suspicious. Somebody's house. It's like, why is there somebody running towards me? But it was just Serena. You guys like hide your bar real good, don't you? It's like not really the most conveniently located thing. What is this? Alright, that's the inn. I think that's where they wanted me to go so bad. Alright, whoa, hey.
The Wind Peak Inn feature. This is a local favorite, and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
I am smitten.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here.
You need a room.
Alright then.
Need a room? Don't worry. They say Fallion of Morthal has studied vampires.
Yeah, we heard that. Whoa. Is there anybody? What? You look suspicious.
What troubles you, my son? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares.
You got vampire
Serious
eyes.
danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
Well, I could probably help out.
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that.
I kind of thought you might say that.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I will trust you, random person.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Yeah, I will help you out. I actually don't care about all that stuff.
She reaches forth to collect our
But let's skedaddle and get back. Serena, come on, don't have a drink. We're going somewhere. Yeah, we'll definitely help that guy out, but just not at this moment. We're gonna go regain the pail or whatever. It looks like over yonder we need to go. Alrighty, we're back at the camp. Let's find that general or legate or whoever and get this show on the road. ...
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort.
Sounds good to me.
Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Don't
take too long.
I did not want to say that.
Objective. Meet the soldiers.
I thought it would default to sure.
Are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Should have remembered, because that had definitely happened before. Okay, the battle for Fort what's-it-called. Alright, sounds good to me. Let's go do it. Where is this place? Oh, there it is. Oh, well, we have like a fast travel point right next to it, but that's probably not the best because I think all the soldiers are marshaling over towards the side there, but we'll see. Yeah, there are definitely some enemies there already. Let's go talk to these guys, let them know we're ready to go. Probably good to get a little bit of help on this one. We're just gonna go. Yep, we're just gonna go. It's fine with me. Is Serena here? Apparently not. We don't really need her. We got all these dudes. What do we need her for? Definitely whiffed it on that one. Alright, I should have hit you on that one. Why did that? No, you're dead. Well, there are actually a couple of guys here. Not gonna lie. These guys are just like hacking away. Kind of like hanging back and doing the archery just a little bit here, just because I don't really want to get swamped by enemies, and it looks like that could easily happen out there. Let's see if it does any good. I lit somebody on fire. Ow. Alright, I seem to have run out of the arrows that I actually want to be using here. So, I think we shall swap over to, I don't know, we'll just use orcish ones for now. It's a little hard to tell who is who. Are you an enemy? I think you're a Stormcloak. There's a horse running around. It's gone a little crazy around here. I still have 90% of their force here. That does not... Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, Serena did show up. Holy frickin' moly, man. Come on, man. Stand still. You want to get shot. What are you doing? Closing the distance like that, man? So what I was hoping to do is get some archery skills out of this. Everybody seems to be in an archery fight here, so as long as it stays an archery fight, I can pretty much just hold them off. It's just if they start getting melee-y, we'll run into some problems. Look at this guy. Hey, horse, get out of here.